Okay, um, so this is the first video I've ever made before, um, at least for YouTube, obviously. I think the main reason I want to make this video is I've been doing a lot of research into cryptocurrency the last 6 months, and kind of taken some knowledge from trading in the stock market and applying it to cryptocurrency, and obviously the opportunity is insane. This is the trader's paradise. I mean, the volatility, the volume, it's amazing. But I think also I can't help but also be aware of just how many retail investors are in this market, and it's kind of tough to watch. You know, people put a lot of their money into this, buying on highs and panic selling and that kind of thing. So I think the main thing that I really wanted to convey is the current price action that we're at. For example, for Bitcoin, is approximately 12,700. It's been bouncing up around the upper ranges of 14,000 the last day or so before Christmas Eve here. This is not the time to buy. By the way, the dip is not over. It's going to be pretty brutal. It's going to continue down. Basically, by my analysis, it's going to hit about 9 to 8K before we see another major bounce. And there's just no way to tell if we're going to continue to fall after that till we get there. Basically, I'm a momentum trader. So what I look for are basically divergences in volume on upward and downward trends. I use oscillators like RSIs for medium-term, very short-term trading. But for this, this is just a bit more obvious, actually. If you look at, and you have to forgive me, I'm not trained in being able to display my computer for you. I will learn how to do that, as I would like to continue to make these videos if it's well received and people would like more. But basically, if you look at the daily charts on Bitcoin, you can see the divergences of volume. So, you know, it looked great. We had increasing volume all the way up. I think it was until about 17,000, 16,000, and then our volume diverged with our upward price movement up to 19,000. It diverged pretty significantly, and that was the big tell that we were going to hit a pretty big drop, because the rate at which we were extending upward just didn't make any sense. And there was just no real rhyme or reason to it from a technical standpoint. And these parabolic moves are extremely rare, but when they do happen, man, do they come down hard, and usually more than you anticipated. So, you know, I think at this level's just too comfortable for it to be over. I think people can deal with a 40% correction, 45% correction, because they're used to it, but it's not over. We're going to be looking at a 60 to 65% correction based off of what I'm looking at. Again, I will try and educate myself on being able to give you more diagrams in the video and learn how to do all of that. But instead of kind of forcing myself to try and learn that before I share any information, I decided, what the hell, just give it a shot. So hopefully this is helpful. I would say, you know, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. It's just simply another trader wanting to speak to the community. That's pretty much it. Because it is true that a good portion of the Bitcoin is held by very few, especially miners. So, you know, that leaves open to market manipulation, and I think that's what we're seeing. No one knows for sure, but it makes sense. If they've got the advantage, why wouldn't they use it? So, yeah, I would say hold off. Do not buy now, because it will be painful through Christmas. I can tell you that, watching it drop further. And obviously, you know, I'm not saying I know for sure. we could all of a sudden see a Christmas volume spike and we're back up. I don't think that's going to happen. I think what's more likely to happen is a lot of stop limits being activated by hitting a new low today, and then that kind of being an avalanche effect to our new low, major low. So again, I would look for 8,000 to 9,000 range. That is where I will be buying up Bitcoin for sure, and specifically OMG is one that I'm pretty heavily interested in and been working with. Really believe in the team, but I'm going to do a separate video actually on OMG at some point soon. So anyway, hope that's helpful, and talk to you guys soon.